What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Ultimate B-Man. Sorry about that. I'm here to do some post commentary of my latest video, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And I couldn't do live commentary on this because when I play arcade or online or whatever, I usually need to really concentrate, and trying to do commentary and trying to play a fighting game is kind of hard for me. I mean, other games are pretty easy because they kind of give you a break, like say Super Mario or something like that, but this particular game I kind of need to concentrate, so I figure I'd give it a try. Anyways, I'm playing, what you're looking at right now is me playing arcade mode, and I'm testing out a new team here, Kayuza and Asuka. This team was suggested by me by a fellow YouTuber, and he suggested me this team, and I already like Kayuza as it is. He's my boy. I mean, I've used him since Tekken 2, you know. Since Tekken 2, I've been, well, I don't know, was the Kayuza in it? Yeah, he was. Since then, it's been a long time since I played that game, but since then I've been playing as Kayuza. I either play as Kayuza or Jin, but I haven't been playing Jin as of recent, so Kayuza is my boy. So and Asuka is kind of new to me a little bit. I mean, I played her in Tekken 6, but I didn't go bananas with her. So, but I hear that a lot of people like her. So, you know, she's very good in very different areas here and there. She's got pretty good normals here and there, and she's got a good combo set. I mean, she's a power chick. She's very powerful. And throwing in one-hit KO hits and stuff like that. So
get ready for the next battle.
So arcade mode. One thing I will say about arcade mode is pretty fun, but there's something at the end that kind of ticks me off a little bit. But other than that, it's pretty good. As you can see, you know, I'm pretty good with Kayuza. I know just about I don't know every one of his moves, and I can't string a 7-8 hit combo as good as I can do, but I know his moves are pretty, you know, do some significant amount of damage, you know, and whatnot, so that's the one thing about him. So, that's a good tag in right there, pretty good. Like I said, I'm not that good with Asuka yet, so I was supposed to train with her before I started using her, but I wasn't thinking straight that day when I was trying to, you know, when I was doing this video. So I was like, oh my god, can't believe it. But you know, I do pretty good with it. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not like ruining her reputation or anything. I just know I know a lot of people that use Asuka here and there. You know, some guys I know.
Get ready for the next battle.
Tiger, Light Bright. You know, I had this conversation with my brother, my little brother. He was saying that they probably should have had Tiger as a special character, like they did in the other Tekken Tag Tournament game, and like another costume change for Eddie. You know, like if you press the start button rather than having him as a separate character. You know, but then again, it ain't bad. It's not a bad thing. But then again, you're like putting 3 Capoeira characters in this game, which consists of Eddie, Christy, and, you know, Tiger. So there's a lot there. Uh-oh. pretty good right there. Pretty good hit. And I hate that move. Hate it when he does that. And that slide kick was supposed to kill him, but it just never got to it. It didn't do the amount of damage as I thought it did when I was playing this.
Get ready for the next
No,
battle.
Brian Fury, another character that I'm really favorite of in Tekken. It's one of my favorite characters, and Lee Wulong.
You have the right to remain silent.
For me and Lee Wulong, I mean, I have to sit and master his all his stance. He's got different moves like the crane and whatnot. Knockout. Damn. See that right there? Shoot. Brian's a beast in this game. He does a hell of a lot of damage in this game. I never seen somebody do some. I mean, just he does like these falcon punches over and over again. If he does like, say about 10 hits, you're screwed. I'll tell you that. I mean, just any character would do a lot of damage on you, but I've seen him like knock out an entire health bar, almost. See, he just about nearly killed Kayuza, and that was just a one-hit move. See, he's killing the health bar. But I think Asuka comes back. Nope. Do I come back? Nope. He pinned me in the corner. That's another thing that they kind of focus on in this game is mainly, corner trapping your opponents. That's one thing that you gotta watch out for when you're playing this game, which is why they integrated sidestepping. It's awesome, but it doesn't work all the time, especially when you got like auto lock on. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I activated devil mode. I forgot about that. I didn't even know I did it. Until I looked at it, I was like, did I just turn into devil? Kind of funny. I'm surprised that Devil, Kayuza, or Jin isn't in this game. Or even Jinpachi.
Get ready for the next
I'm surprised none of them are in this game as selectable characters, so. Zenitha. I like her. She's one of my favorite female characters in this game. Just for reasons. She's a belly dancer. And she can kick your ass in so many different ways. Look at that. Or that ugly behemoth. Knockout. Tried to get up. Couldn't get up. And he stopped my tag. That bastard. But yeah, Zenitha's pretty good. You just have to, figure out what move, do what. She mostly hits high and low. The only time she's like that, she's a juggler. She's a juggler. Because there are characters that'll juggle in this game, and then there's characters that'll just punch and power you and whatnot, like Ors here. She about nearly had me if I hadn't tagged in this match. I don't know if they kill your opponent, your partner, because this has happened and I've seen it. Yeah, she didn't get me there, but I've seen it. But I don't know if you can kill if you get your opponent's partner on a tag out. I don't know. Would it be considered as a KO? I don't know. They probably wouldn't allow it. See, she's tough. She ain't easy. Got to put in Asuka here. And Asuka's doing pretty good. Yep. I had her. Do I catch it? No, I don't. Kayuza does it like a man. He punches women in the face, pins them down, humps them to submission, and punches them in the face, leaves them wondering what happened. That's how Jin was created. I'm only kidding. I'm kidding. Although that is kind of true, though. If you looked up the Tekken history, so in some way or another, Jin was kind of a mistake character to be born into this Tekken world, but he's not a mistake, but he just wasn't predicted or whatever. Whatever the word I'm looking for is. So. And he goes Lee Wulong. Hit again. He got all those weird fancy moves, Jackie Chan. And here goes Bruce, the MMA fighter. Bruce is pretty tough. He could have got me right there, but luckily I tagged in and he missed that last kick. And I'm pinned to the corner. And I got him with that whirlwind kick. I forgot the name for that move, but Bruce is pretty tough going head to head with. But he ain't that hard though. You know, Lee Wulong back. I don't know how Lee and Bruce team up. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it did. I can see Asuka and
get ready for the next battle.
Kayuza teaming up, their family, so in some way. Here you go, Jinpachi and Hachi. I didn't play Tekken 5, which is where Jinpachi showed up, which is, I think he was the boss in Tekken 5, I think. I don't know. But I didn't get the chance to play as him in that game. And I don't know, was he in Tekken 6? I don't know if he was or wasn't. No, he wasn't. He got taken out, I think. And then he got brought back in this game, but I wasn't that interested in playing as him. Now, Hachi's another character. I might try to pin him with another team. I might try to put him in my team. One of those characters. I'm trying to find at least about maybe 3 different teams or maybe 5 different teams with the same characters that I use, just a mix match here and there. So Kayuza is definitely one of those characters I'm gonna mainly use most of the time, you know, because I gotta, he's the one character that I know a lot. Although I haven't, like I said, I haven't tried Jin yet, so I have to find out how he plays. Jin's a little bit different. His fighting style changes with just about every Tekken game. So, like about around the time I played Tekken 6, I was like, oh, Jin's moveset is different, way different. So. But he still kind of fights the same as his father, so as Kayuza. So. And Kayuza fights way different than Hachi, so Hachi hits the button and we all fall into the pit where this giant... I got another question for that. Why is Hachi has Ogre in the bottom of his basement? And how did he get him to the bottom of the basement? I don't know. Is he, floated bacon in front of him or something? It's like, here, boy, know you want the bacon. And he just lured him into the cave. Guess Hachi was like, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stay in this basement, and if there's somebody that I can't beat or I want eliminated, you take care of it. And Org was like, yeah, alright, that's good. Ogre probably got like him a TV and a couch, lounge chair, and he probably was reading a newspaper. Probably like, man, you just disturbed me from my 5 o'clock reading. Bastards. I can picture that right now, or sitting in the bottom of the cave, just like reading the paper with his glasses on or something. Ogre's not that hard. It's just you have to. I forgot that you also have to kill his red bar, which is another thing that I forgot. Which reminds me of another certain character, but we'll be getting to that in a minute. Falcon punch, right in the face. And I'm sorry, in this video that you're seeing a lot of me spamming the same move here and there, but you know, I try not to spam the same move, but if I'm gonna play arcade mode and the computer is gonna do the same move over and over again to try to get an easy win, then I'm gonna do the same shit. And there's no way that's gonna change. So. Ogre's pinned down, and what happens is he gets blinded by the light. Oh no! I don't know how that happened. I got a lucky box. I guess because I went undefeated throughout the entire.
Get ready for
at least that's what my little brother said. He told me that. I was like, what is this? Lucky box. So, and this is supposed to be Jun Kazama, but I don't know why the creators at Namco or whoever. You know, I kind of have to say on my opinion about that, about the costume crap. I hate it. I hate that junk. If they didn't put that in arcade mode, I like just looking at the characters as they are. I mean, it's stupid to me. I mean, they're just trying to promote that whole idea that you can change the character and their look, but seriously, she looks like a cowboy Power Ranger with, you know, nightsticks and a giant spike back. So, and here goes the worst enemy in worst ending boss ever in this game. Has to be Unknown. This Unknown sucks. I'm sorry, but she does. And she shows no mercy, but there's a lot of cheap shit that she does, which kind of gets on my nerves. Like, she has like this one move, you might see it. You might see it, you might not, I don't know. But she can summon spikes out the ground, and yeah, that. And there's like a goo hand that'll show up, and they'll knock you towards her or knock you in the air so she can just juggle you to death, which kind of gets on my nerves, and it kind of pisses me off a lot. And even Jun is a juggler, so, and I hate getting air juggled for about half an hour, which kind of gets on my nerves. And right now what you're about to see is that I'm about to change characters, and I'm about to switch it up to Eddie Gordo, because me and my little brother figured out that the only type of characters that can beat Unknown or Jun are like either any of the Mishima family or whatnot, or the Caballeros, like Christy, Eddie Gordo, and Tiger. Because they got these one-hit moves, and they may be cheap, but they work.
Round one.
And what you're about to see is me beating the shit out of her and doing whatever I can to try to see. Look at that. See that? You can tell I'm not quite ready for online. If I gotta put up with that online, I gotta really prepare myself, and I gotta really find myself a team that can really get away out of that. Kayuza almost got killed just now. Yeah, right here, Eddie gets in at some point when she gets done air juggling me. So I started juggling her and just keep doing the same move. I had to spam it. I had to. I ain't had no choice. But like I said, Unknown is cheap in this game. I don't know why they made her so cheaply and whatnot. And what happened to her ability to copy other characters' moves? I don't know. And what's even worse, what makes me hate her so bad is that she acts like Azazel from Tekken 6, which pisses me off. I hated Azazel. Azazel sucked. The only characters that can beat Azazel were jugglers and power guys that can just get in those type of moves. And he was cheap as shit. And he could block just about any move you threw at him, which kind of made me mad. But at least they didn't give her all of Azazel moves. They just gave her all those stupid spikes and junk and mystical attacks and whatnot. But I'm sorry, Christopher. I just couldn't do it with Asuka. And, I wouldn't. The video would have went longer if I had Asuka, and I just couldn't do it. But she ain't a bad character. I just have to learn how to play as her and whatnot. And here we go, the ending. Kayuza just like, give me your power. I don't think Kayuza has any love for June anymore. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that to her. I guess I wouldn't. Or maybe he just done gives him try to kill him just now. And I'm not too fond of this new devil mode. I'm not that fond of it. But it's okay. I'll accept it. It's still Kayuza, so it's not like it matters. So that's the end of that little go around. I hope you guys enjoyed me playing this little run-in Tekken Tag tournament. And if you have any characters you would like me to try out, let me know in the comments below, and I will see to it. Other than that, it's your boy, the Ultimate B-Man, and I'll see you guys next time.